How's it going? How's it going? Was not planning to stream tonight. Was actually planning to spend time with the wife. You know what I'm saying? But if you have kids, you know what happens when, they complain, not really about a nightmare, but about a Band-Aid. They complain about every little thing. What they're really doing is just trying to find a way to win the wife over, win their mom over. And, that happened. So, I'll be hanging out with y'all. That's what I'm saying. We're just going to have some random thoughts about the gun. Not really gun to wave energy, but we're going to have some random thoughts about the gun. Talk about the, Ethan Ralph's dream wedding for Pantsu. It's every little girl's dream to have a wedding in a bowling alley. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't care one way or the other about Pantsu and her feelings. And that's something that I think the Kiwis need to understand too, is that no one really cares so much about Pantsu, about her feelings and all that, And I got kind of roped into that too, but feeling like, oh, Pantsu needs help. She needs to get out of that relationship, all that stuff. She made her bed. She's lying in it. I hope nothing bad happens to the kid, but she's a grown-ass woman. She made her decisions. She had plenty of time to get out of that relationship if she wanted to. Ethan was not even in the States. She had plenty of time. If she was really a horse trapped in a barn, she could have just fled, kicked down the door, and Ethan wouldn't be able to do anything about it, You should go. You live in Texas. She doesn't have feelings. You should go. You live in Texas. You know what? I should go. I should go to their wedding. I should. That would be great. That would be fantastic. I should go and deliver some more corn. There you go. Hey, what is he really gonna fight me on his wedding night? Is he really gonna fight an A-log on his wedding night? Couldn't I just go and be nice? Be like, hey, how's it going? I don't have any gun wave merchandise, so this wasn't like a long plan. Just kind of fell into it. But I'll go and deliver him some corn. Make a trip out of it. That'd be great. How you guys doing? So we'll talk about the bowling alley thing. And then talk about Nick Fuentes. Talk about, did Alice really suck Ethan Ralph's dick? Or are we on like Ethan Ralph dick watch over here? Is that what we're doing? Talk a little bit more about should we really be worrying and moral fagging over Pantsu, and just kind of loose thoughts. Just try to keep it consistent. Try to keep it within within the topic and all that. But it may be disorganized, as no real planning here. Just after all, I thought I was gonna be streaming tonight, which is why I did the mky biz thing the way I did. And some of you guys saw that. A lot of you guys saw that. I guess I'll talk about that first. Was I going to do a collaboration with Phantom Organization, mky biz, DJ Axel? Was I really going to do a stream where he and I groom kids on Among Us? No. No. What? I was never going to do that. Why would I do that? Why on earth would anybody do that? I mean, the reason why Axel does it is because he's comfortable with that label. He doesn't mind being called a furry or a pedo furry, none of those combinations. You can't slander someone who really has no shame when it comes to that. So sadly, I'm not going to be hearing from his attorney or anything because I don't care. But yeah, I did for I think about 2 weeks or so. It kind of like was becoming kind of friendly with him more so, and was I put it out there to see. I was like, Axel, we should totally do a grooming stream, and he was like, oh yeah, we should do it. I was like, oh my god, he actually thinks we're gonna do it. So snake in the grass. Did I just pull a Dymo move? What was that? What was that? I mean, it was a long con. I don't do many long cons. I'm not a 4D chess player, or it's like whatever 4D checkers. It just I was just messing with them. Anyway, what do you guys say about that? Does it matter if you've seen Ralph win a fight? Oh, Blue Waffle Hunter Immortal. Yeah, thanks for that. No, I never seen Ralph win a fight at all. And you know what? I don't think you would have anyone to back him up at the bowling alley to support him, to be on his team. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, who's really going to be at his wedding? We'll get more into that. Ben Notch, you were supposed to save the kids he groomed, dead man. Oh, if only I recorded the VC conversation. That wasn't it. He was like, "No, we both have to compete to see who could groom the most kids." I was like, "No." But yeah, is what it is. It was fun. I did wear that really gay cop hat. Yeah, the Village People. Yes. So he feels betrayed. We'll never be able to collab with him again. Whatever, dude. I mean, honestly, his self-esteem is so low. I could probably offer to collab with him again. He probably would, but next time he'd be like, I don't know. I'm gonna plan something on you. He just wants to have fun. But do I really think Monkey Biz is a pedo? I think he's creepy. He's definitely creepy. I wouldn't allow him near my kids or any kids. I don't think there's a daycare or school that would allow him around on the grounds. List or no list? Anyway, I light the cigar and we'll get into our talks. We're also going to talk about Nick Fuentes a little bit. So yeah, there was a rumor that I guess Nick Fuentes, well, not a rumor because Nick Fuentes talked about it too because of the Gator docs. Nick Fuentes was talking about, maybe we're going to have to get rid of Ethan Ralph because he docs and doxing's not okay. We're not going to do that, especially the way it was done. However, Nick Fuentes is a gun writer and decides that, instead of kicking him off, he's going to lick the gunt and keep him on Cozy TV. So for those hoping that there's going to be more crumbling around Ethan Ralph, it's going to be a little delayed. It seems like, though, if he really has an Odyssey exclusive deal, then he's going to leave Cozy TV anyway, just in a matter of time. But anyway, I'll play that clip. I'll put it up here. Let me see. Let me put it up. One second. Well, actually, the first thing I'm going to play, if anything, is the Gunpocalypse, the trailer for the Kill All Pedos new video. I think that'll be great. I think that'll be fan-freaking-tastic. One thing I didn't have queued up is the clip of... let's see. I don't think I had it queued up. Yeah, where Nick Fuentes is talking about removing Ethan Ralph from Cozy TV. But I could get there real fast. I get that clip real fast. If you guys have it on hand already, just drop it in the chat and I'll take care of that. That'd be very helpful. Thank you. If you have that, if you have a link to it, just drop it in. That'd be super duper. That'd be great. But I think I could just find this fast. Nick Fuentes, Ethan. How you guys doing anyway? It's a Thursday night that we're doing this. Thursday night. Thursdays. Work. I don't know about for you, but work has been just picking up. It's getting more intense. That's all it really is, man. The intensity just does not quit. It just does not quit. Kind of flows, kind of fluctuates a little bit. Here's someone talking about it. I want the actual clip.
What's up, everyone?
I don't want to hear somebody talk about it. I don't really care about their opinions. Nick Fuentes, Ethan Ralph, Cozy TV. Why can't I just find it on YouTube? What the freak? Why am I censoring myself? You see, that's how you know I'm a father and around kids, and I try to censor my language around my kids. Honestly, I don't even cuss around my kids at all. I think that's, I think you got to be able to be responsible. I don't want my kids just going around dropping F-bombs, all this stuff. Anyway, I'm looking for the particular clip, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, before we get any further, let me just do a couple shout outs real fast in the chat here. Thank you so much for those that are watching right now, watching the stream. It was kind of a surprise, spur of the moment. Big Dad Giga Chad, how's it going? Johnny McKilla, listener, how's it going? James Fountain, Moose Liddy, Mr. Man. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. It was a spur of the moment. It was not planned. Excuses from Dead Guy. Excuses. That's right. Always excuses. And if you want to support, there's always ways you can support. You know that, but you don't have to. Only do that if you actually have money to spare and you actually care. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's play the Gunpocalypse part. Let's do that. All right. This one I haven't seen.
Hey, Ethan Ralph, it's me. Your daddy. Son, I'm very disappointed in you. Clearly, you were a mistake. Now it's time to set things right. I genuinely never wanted any of this to happen. I finally realized that I have no other choice. Gator?
Yeah.
I want you to grab that coat hanger.
Oh boy.
It's time to abort the fucking retort.
That's good. Let's make it bigger.
I should have done this a long time ago.
This is good. That's all it takes.
It's the gun apocalypse and I'm loving it.
There we go. Now we all have the bottles.
Okay, and I hope Ethan Ralph knows that is just a bot, that it's not really Medicare, because I think sometimes he gets confused. Have y'all been watching Ethan Ralph? Have you been watching the Kill Stream and Tequila Sunrise? Of course not. Of course not. I know you haven't, because his shows have gone down to my numbers, which is sad. Definitely sad if you live and depend on donations for a living, for a livelihood. If I was dependent on my streams for livelihood, I'd be homeless. What? Be sad, pathetic, horrible. But I've been keeping up with it because I have to, and that's kind of the thing now, right? Yeah, I'm drinking whiskey tonight, Maker's Mark, because like my weigh-ins are going so well. Time to embrace the gunt. One goes down, one comes up. I'm gonna replace them. My goal is to become as fat as Ethan Ralph. My goal is to knock up some 18-year-old named Faith. Okay? Maybe I'll knock one up named Karma. How about that? That'd be great. That'd be super duper. And abandon that kid too. I want to live like Ethan Ralph. Says no one ever. But yeah, I've been watching his streams. So you don't have to. So, I could tell you what's going on. Pretty much, yeah. There was a moment of self-reflection. Surprise, surprise. After the Saturday stream, after that blowout where he got decimated by Medicare, and then Monday Matt had that killing blow. Which, by the way, he describes that. He frames that. When I say he, Ethan Ralph frames that whole stream as a victory, as a win. How? I don't understand. I mean, the sort of mental gymnastics one would require to think that being slaughtered, being gutted, and bled out is a win is crazy to me. It's whatever. But he does. He sees it that way. He sees himself as the tough guy by, I guess, backing out from Monday Matt, because not Monday Matt's a little bitch, not his porch monkey, not going to do a dance for him, not going to jump when he says jump. It's like, okay, well, I'm curious, Ethan, what's that flagging history? But we all know. He just backed out. He just bailed. It's okay. But after that, there was a moment of self-reflection. How much reflection? Well, he doesn't apologize for doxing Gator, because why? Why would he apologize for that? He doesn't even apologize for wanting to ruin Gator's life, or try to. But I don't think he's going to. I think the gas from that mission, from that little crusade of his, the crusade to, I guess, somehow expose Gator or smear Gator as some sort of white supremacist and all that stuff. I think the gas is out of that tank. I really do. As much as I would like to, I don't want to see Gator get messed up with natural, his life ruined. Would it be funny? Dude, it'd be fucked up. It'd be funny, but I hope that would end with Ralph getting arrested or somehow taken out one way or the other. Which I mean it, because I need Ralph to be alive. Gunwave needs Ralph to be alive. If Ralph is dead or incarcerated, Gunwave is over. Like these streams are over. What am I going to talk about? Mersh? I guess. I mean, it's not as entertaining as the Gunt. That's the truth of it. Man. But got to make sure it's, pay attention to the chat here. So what do you guys think about this so far? I'd say just kind of scrolling through. It'd be easier if you slow down the Maker's Mark, Deadman. Drunken Surfer, you're right. And as I guess, an inspirational figure, what I'll do, I'll slow down the Maker's Mark. No. I'm going to speed up the Maker's Mark. I'm going to slow down the cheeseburgers and the pizza. I'm going to have... Could I substitute food with alcohol? What will happen then? Is that bad? Is that a bad idea? Or is that a great idea? Should I combine it with some Xanny berries too? Oh, that's the Matchbox. I like how I did a stream. Like, I was pretending to take a Xanax and drink, and people believed it. So yeah, there was some stuff. And by the way, there's a question you want to ask me. Definitely tag me. That way I'll see it. Partly dyslexic, so half retarded, and you saw the way I typed during the Among Us stream. I'm a boomer. So, and I've never seen a doctor in like 20 years. So I'm fucked up. I'm beyond fucked up health-wise. So, all these excuses. Just tag it so that way I could read it easily. Let's see. I'm going to comb through real fast and see what we got to talk about. Alan Powell's going to the bowling event. Definitely go to the bowling event. That'd be great. Alan Powell bringing the Uzi. Well, I mean, we got to keep it legal. I want to go there, but if he's bringing a piece, I mean. Let's see. Deadman has been looking for a co-host, Blue. That's right. I have been looking for a co-host. Well, been cycling through. The plan is to go through a bunch and see who's the winner. Might have a surprise guest co-host this Monday, so I don't want to jinx it. Could be quite entertaining. I'm surprised. Let's see. Any questions here? Whiskey man, nice. Ever tried peanut butter whiskey? No, I've not tried peanut butter whiskey. I've not tried that at all. Mersh and Ethan would be carrying on like water. Walter in the Big Lebowski. Over the line. Yes. So yeah, there was some self-reflection. But he did not apologize for going after Gator. He sees himself as justified. He still sees that dollar donation as going after his family, so he wants to ruin his. Dude, Ethan, you don't have a fucking family. Your dad left you. He abandoned you like a good father should, in your case, and your mom's dead. And your mom is dead. All right? You don't have a family. You could have a baby boy, but you took no effort in being his father. So, I mean, there's that. I mean, your baby mama's in California. She's moving on. She has a new man. Okay. Oh, yeah, Pantsu. Who's pregnant? You know what? I thought Pantsu was going to leave him with the baby. No, leave with the baby. That's what I thought. I thought Pantsu was going to leave with the baby, leave Ethan in the dust, take him for everything he has. But at this point, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. And Oslo, I don't really have any sympathy or empathy for Pantsu. She gets what she gets. I hope nothing bad happens to the kid. We'll see. I think she's gonna stick around. I think they're miserable together. Maybe I don't care. If they are miserable, great. They can enjoy each other's company. Apparently, according to Gucci's of IB2. Alice was over there. We know Alice was over there, but when Alice was over there, apparently, according to Gucci's, Alice sucked his dick. But I mean, I'm not really too concerned about who's sucking his dick, though. But anyway, I was getting on about that. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have a family. But he sees himself as justified. The only thing he really apologized for was drinking too much. Ethan Ralph actually acknowledged that he drank to excess. He actually acknowledged that. I mean, the first step for recovery is to acknowledge that you have a problem. Then you have to do something about the problem. One of the steps is apologizing to everyone that you messed up, everyone everyone you wronged because of alcohol. Ethan's gonna have a hard time with that step. He's gonna have a real hard time with that step. What are the steps of recovery, chat? What are they? I should know this, right? Let's see. Alcoholic steps to recovery. The 12 steps. Put this on the screen. It's a little skewed. That's weird. Let me make it bigger. There you go. That's fine, I suppose. The 12 steps. Oh. Step 1, we admit that we're powerless over our addiction. And our lives have become unmanageable. See, here's the thing. Could Ethan Ralph even admit that he's powerless? I don't think he can get past step 1. Step 2, claim to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Well, I mean, Ethan pretends he pretends to be Christian, and I mean, maybe, but he can't get past step 1. Step 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understand God. Yeah, good luck on that. Step 4, You make a search. You search yourself for fearless moral inventory of ourselves. So, yeah, Ethan's not doing that. Ethan's not doing any of this stuff. He needs it, though. Ethan, being a raging alcoholic that he is, he needs recovery. I mean, if he's actually serious about changing his ways, he wants to be sober now. He wants to not drink. The problem is, and you go from drinking after you drink so much, you have those shakes, and it's really horrible. It's rough, and it's much easier just to drink some more, and and that's I think that's the trap he's going to be in, unless Pantsu really helps him, because that's his only one. Step one, admit the problem. Well, he did step one. If I'm going to be fair here, though, when I started Gunt Wave, though this really isn't Gunt Wave, when I started Gunt Wave, it was like, be fair, screw that, we'll be all hyperbolic or whatever. But he admitted there's a problem. They drink too much, and he really shouldn't. But I don't think he really understands the full scope of his problem. Okay. Powerless over alcohol. That's right. I mean, when you talk to addicts, they'll tell you that you have to come to terms that you are powerless to alcohol, that you can't be like other people who could drink and function and manage, that you have a huge problem, and that you can't even tempt it. You can't even do that. So, yeah. I'm gone to this tangent because that's the one thing he seemed to recognize they had an issue, but good luck him doing anything about it. Ethan doing anything about his alcohol problem is like Mersh doing something about his weight problem. Mersh will talk about wanting to work out and lose weight on the stuff and make a bold claim that within months or within a year he's going to lose weight and look toned, and he's going to own his A-logs and his trolls. Don't make that sort of claim if you're a fat ass and you're lazy. I'm lazy and I'm fat. I'm not going to make some bold claim that I'm going to look like some sort of Adonis or anything close to that within a couple of months or a year. What? No. Because I know for damn sure I'm just going to be as fat, maybe fatter. Okay? I might lose some weight. Maybe. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be expecting me to with the way that I'm still drinking. Okay? Actually, I don't really drink whiskey for the show. Rather damn drink of water. There's that. Supervised detox or rehab? Yeah, 90 days treatment. He definitely needs that. He drinks so much, he transcends it. Maybe he should drink even more. Yeah. I mean, for more Kino material, sure. Continue drinking. When Ethan Ralph drinks, his A-logs win. Okay? I think that will get him to change his ways. He just needs that on the wall. When you drink, your A-logs win. When you drink, Flamenco laughs at you. Gator laughs at you. Some random guy named Mr. Deadman laughs at you. All right? All right? They laugh at you. They think you're weak. But maybe he is turning himself to God. No way. Something else you guys mentioned I want to talk about. Oh, that's right. The bowling alley. That's right. Well, let's talk about the wedding. Let's play this. Shout out to Sunrise Productions. Okay. Do a little lazy. Play this clip. Talk about it. Okay. Kill the music.
That's not true. Okay, well, tell me how.
Yeah, I saw somebody in chat asking if I was going to the bowling thing. No, and the reason is because that day, it's April 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. That is a very important family member's birthday, so I will be home.
Yeah, he mentioned that to me. Yeah, Dingo's got it legit.
So the bowling alley wedding is indeed happening. Ethan Ralph has been talking about it consistently. Oh, this is a bad photo of Pantsu. That's not really her face. That's photoshopped, right? That has to be photoshopped. Dude. That's a dude. That is a dude. Ethan Ralph is banging the pussy. She can't be pregnant. You can't impregnate. You're not supposed to be able to impregnate a femboy. Ethan, how did this happen? What did you do? Oh, maybe nature does find a way. Maybe nature finds a way. Ethan Ralph impregnated a fucking femboy. Jesus Christ. Dude, there's some real satanic shit happening in that house. I shouldn't have left corn and a DVD of Children of the Corn, some kiwis on his doorstep. I should have, blessed the house or got a priest to come along with me so they can, do some exorcism shit or bless it. They need it. Dude, I don't even want to know what's going on. Could you? How much money would you pay to be a fly on the wall to see what goes on in Ethan Ralph's house? Now, I'm being serious. I'm being real. Is there an amount you'd be willing to pay to get a camera in his house that's constantly streaming live 24/7, no edits, no stops? Now, that would be IP2 material. That would be our IP2 shit. That's what they need to do. They need to tell, hey, Ethan, we got this great deal. We'll give you some money. We know you love money. And some maker's mark. Just install this camera. It needs to be streaming 24/7 in your living room. Okay. That'd be great. Loose lady, $100, dude. I'd be willing to go 500. 500. I'd be curious. It's not gonna happen though. It's not gonna happen. Fem boys every day. Earl Pipe. Hey, that's great. That's a good one. Yeah, I was just curious about that. Anyway, let's play this some more.
Reason on that one. But I'll be there. Actually, I'm gonna do my wedding there. Is what I've been talking about. I think.
On that day?
Yeah, I think so.
In a couple of months?
Yeah, on April 2nd.
So he thinks so. The way he talked about it, I'm gonna do my wedding. I think so. Let's play that again, guys. When you hear him talk like that, you hear fear, right? That's the sound of someone who's scared and not really sure, not really certain. It's like he doesn't really want the wedding to happen, but it's going to happen, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, Dingo's got legit reason on that one. But I'll be there. Actually, I'm gonna do my wedding there. Is what I've been talking about. I think.
I'm gonna do my wedding there. I've been talking about it. I think. Do you not remember what you talk about? Talk about it to who? Your fans and haters on the kill stream? Talk about it with Pantsu. Is Pantsu up to getting married in a bowling alley? Is that what she wanted when she was a little girl? That, I'm gonna have a dream wedding with the white dress and all the fancy stuff. Have a dream to have a particular family member, a close friend near her as her, bridesmaid or whatever. What am I talking about? There's one point where Pantsu wanted to be a dude. Pantsu didn't have a dream wedding. Pantsu's version of a dream wedding is her watching little kids get married or in for some creepy way. Okay. Yeah, Pantsu's version of a dream wedding is gonna be some lolly, that pervy hentai stuff, the one with kids and all that. That's gonna be her stuff. And I know there are weddings happening in Texas. I'm not sure about my Texas law. I haven't really checked on the new laws that passed or if old laws have been removed off the books. But I'm not sure if it's legal for a man to marry a horse. I don't know for a fact, though. I can't say with 100% certainty that it's illegal. I'm just not so sure that it's possible. Let me ask. Thanks for the new subscriber. I should probably change it to where subscribers don't really do a little thing, Let me Let me ask Google. Is it legal to marry your horse in Texas? Is it? Let's see. Until recent history. Oh, I'm such a freaking boomer. Okay. It is legal to marry. Is it legal to marry your horse in Texas? Okay. The first thing that comes up is Ninas.com, horses. Can you marry a horse in Texas? And what's underneath it? Let me show you guys this. What's underneath it is a thing about cannibalism. What? I just searched for horses and it's getting me what now? Is cannibalism legal in the U.S.? What the freak are we talking about? Let me click this. Is this porn? Is it porn? This better not be porn. Let me take this off in case it's porn. Okay, it doesn't look like porn. Can you marry a horse in Texas? There's no text here. Oh wait. What? There's no text or reading or anything. Do we not know? There's stuff about beating your wife. Wait. Maybe this is a problem with the CSS. Maybe I need to highlight the text. Y'all see this right? Can you marry a horse in Texas? And there's no comment. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. It seems like it'd be so easy to figure it out. Dude, I wanna know. Now I'm curious. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Which states is it legal to have sex with a horse? Why wouldn't somebody ask that? Why would somebody ask that? That's a question that Vosh would ask, I think. But I think he wants to receive because he likes horse cock. That's Vosh for you. So yeah, I'm not so certain. Chat, is it legal to marry a horse in Texas? Get a pig, marry a horse. Well, they're both livestock animals, so I don't see why. How progressive are we willing to be? If we're gonna allow like two dudes marry, chicks marry, and women to be men and men be women, let's be progressive all the way and just let animals marry. After all, hey, aren't human beings animals? Why not just let a pig and a horse marry? Why not let cats marry, dogs marry? Dude, that's gonna happen. Maybe. Though I'm kind of curious. Because the way Ethan talks about this is as if there's some reluctance still. I mean, there's a chance. And there is an understandable amount of I guess anxiety or more like anticipation for getting married. I mean, it can be a big thing, but we're talking about a wedding at a bowling alley. Okay. Not a bold step, not a brave step. What a brave stance you took. What a brave stance you took there. Right? Getting married at a bowling alley. Dude, man, this is funny in so many ways because you got to think about this. Pantsu has so little self-respect that she doesn't give two shits. She doesn't give two shits about this. That is a white trash wedding right there. And we've all described this family as pure white trash in every single way. This is like a trailer park family right here. This is like I've seen people I know. I'm not gonna name names or anything like that, and they might be related, maybe not. Get married at a bar. Get married at a let's see. One was at a bar. One was at a skating rink. Why? My question then was just like, hey, do they have free beer? If the beer's free, I'll be fine. If not, then no good. The worst wedding I've ever been to is the one where it's dry. It's like, no freaking alcohol anywhere. And what's funny is that side of the family, I know they drink. Oh, but they're not supposed to because they were alcoholics and they turned. It's like, fuck you. What? You used to be cool. Oh, man. Anyway, let's play more of this.
On that day?
Yeah, I think so.
Like in a couple of months?
Yeah, on April 2nd in Dallas live at the bowling alley. I'm going to stream it live too, I think.
Dallas, Texas.
How about that shit? What about the honeymoon? You going to put the camera away for that?
Well, I'll put the camera away for that. But yeah.
Where y'all going?
Huh? Well, I don't know. I ain't figured that out yet. She's going to be 9 months pregnant at that time.
Man, and of course, Ethan Ralph doesn't care about these questions at all. He's not having it. I don't think Ethan really likes Dingo. I really don't think he does. Not as co-host anyway, but this is what he's stuck with. That and Bibble. The fact that Bibble's still with him is amazing. Shit, I mean, I guess he is the house nigger. I mean, that's what he is. Can't afford a honeymoon? I don't think so. Not at this rate. Not at this point. The donos have not been good for him. Better for him than me, of course. But and he has a new payments on that. Of course, he's still paying on the. I think, are they renting the house? No, there's no way they bought that house. There's no way they bought that house. That is a rental. That is a rental right there. There's no way this motherfucker has the credit to buy a goddamn house. There's no freaking way. No way. That is a rental. That and other payments. I think all the payments are the costs related to Killstream.tv. Not a factor right now. But then you also have all the legal fees. Having a lawyer is expensive. And when you try to have these battles, which, by the way, Ethan Ralph talks about a custody battle. There isn't a custody battle. It's a restraining order. There's no custody battle. There's no battle for custody. I don't like the hit that Andy Worski put out on him in Portugal really took a number on him. Like combine the beating he took in Portugal with the amount of alcohol he drinks and the pills he pops. Like, he has nothing there. His brain is mush. Like, he thinks there's a custody battle for Xander. There's no custody battle. You're legally not the father. That's what it is. Until you claim to be, but you're not even trying to do that. That's not what's at stake here. Hey, Cancer Man, thanks so much. Does Ralph need a booster seat to drive his car?
Does Ralph need a booster seat to drive his car?
Not allowed to talk about it so much. My attorney advised me not to, but I believe when I was and maybe wasn't there, I did look through the truck window and I saw a booster seat in the driver's side. That is what it is. I also peeked over the fence. I didn't record that part, but I peeked over the fence and there was a wagon in the back, a wagon that you would use for a horse. So those are two things you ought to know about that. Anyway, by the way, just a quick shout out for everybody who's watching right now and participating. I like how the chat participants changes. Shout out to Ace Vendetta Flight Clips. How you doing? Dropping frames here. What is this shit? What is this nonsense? Refresh. It is what it is. Hate it when that happens. But yeah, shout out to Ace Vendetta Flight Clips. Johnny McCullough listener, your Earl Pipe, internet person, Moose Liddy, the Cancer Man, Tom. Thanks so much for participating and hanging out. All right, let's play more of this.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I was thinking
maybe
we'll do the honeymoon in the summer.
I'm
thinking the honeymoon might be better in like July. A few months, maybe a nice weekend getaway or something.
Yeah.
Probably won't want to get away too far, as the baby will still be
Oh man, good luck having a honeymoon with a baby. Good luck. Who's gonna watch the baby? He doesn't have a mom or a dad. Who's gonna be a babysitter for this little girl that's gonna be born? I don't know, what are we calling? What are we calling this baby? A guntling? Like, what is it? Some abomination. What do you get from a pig and a horse together when they mate? What do you get that? What do you get out of that? As someone who has kids, once you have kids, especially a little baby, good luck trying to find time for yourself. Good luck trying to find time for yourself, for anything. It's nearly impossible unless you have family support or a babysitter you could rely on, someone you could trust. Ethan is not ready for dad life. Chat, press 1 if you think Ethan is ready for dad life. Actually, I'm actually curious. No, real question. Do you guys think that Ethan, when the baby's born, like fatherhood is gonna like bring the best character? Do you think being a father is gonna bring out the best character traits out of Ethan Ralph? Press 1. If you think it's not, it's actually gonna bring out the worst character traits. Press 2. We'll see.
Like, unironically, don't film it though, because people, if you stream it, people try to figure out where the fuck you're at.
My honeymoon?
Like, yeah.
Well, I know I got a certain reputation thing, but I didn't plan on streaming the honeymoon.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that, you don't want them to figure out where you're at. And then
No, I'm fucking with you. I just want to make that
Loco Coco Jojo sent $3
Oh, you're talking about sex.
Counterpay those goons to fucking cowards.
I was talking about the vacation, you sick bastards.
Well.
Jesus Christ.
Is that what we're gonna get? Are we gonna get another sex tape? Is that what we're gonna get? Is he gonna reveal him fucking Pantsu as some sort of like, there you go. There's my gift to the A-logs there. Talk about that. Which I guess we would talk about that. Wouldn't we? I mean, if I was in Ethan's shoes, if I woke up tomorrow in Ethan's position and killing myself was not an option, I would try. Okay, I would get off the Kiwi Farms. I would just do the show, but the filler parts of the show and stuff like this where there's no guests, yeah, I would make jokes at my expense, and I would do things, say things to kind of bait the A-logs, because it'd be like, look, you guys are playing me, I'm playing you. Like, your moves are predictable, whatever. Because the thing about some of these A-logs is they hate being predicted. Like, if you could kind of predict their move and predict, oh yeah, I did that on purpose, whatever. I mean, good luck. I mean, as far as removing the locale status, I mean, that's not going to happen. But that's what I would do if I was in his shoes. If, like I said, if killing myself wasn't on the table. So this clip also includes him almost being kicked off of Cozy TV. Oh, here's this. And let's fast forward a bit. This is a game we all saw. We talked about this before.
Like, I get it, I'm pathetic, but goddamn.
This is Gucci. He's talking about Alice of IP2 having maybe
We're gonna go to break.
Might have sucked Ethan's dick.
Like, I get it, I'm pathetic, but goddamn, she's literally like acting like we're cool, and then she goes on this stupid podcast acting like she's the shit for fucking like the gun. You know, she told me she sucked his dick, right? Fuck that bitch.
Now, Gucci's looks horrible. Like, she looks diseased. She looks sick. Like, legit homeless lady. Crazy homeless lady. Like, Gucci's right now, as far as I know, doesn't have that shopping cart filled with all sorts of crap and cats and all that stuff. But that's what's going to happen to her. That's her future. That's what's in line for her, because, I mean, she already fits it. She doesn't bathe. You could just kind of see it on her. That rash, that's from not washing yourself. That's from, like, not cleaning your face. Just use soap and water. take a bath every now and then. Jesus Christ. But is she being truthful? Is she being honest? Or is she being a bitch? Is she just being hateful? Did Alice really suck Ethan Ralph's dick? I know some people in the chat be like, hey, I don't really care about this. That's a subject. What? But then again, we laugh, we joke about in the sex tape shit, don't we? Press 1 if you think Alice did. Press 1 if you think Alice sucked Ethan Ralph's cock and swallowed. Press 2 if you think she did it. Okay, there's that. Gucci's is a princess. You could take that one for the team. And you'd be the only one. Let's see. And then a person says 2. Yeah, it's hard to trust, isn't it? It's hard to trust her. It's hard to trust. I understand that. And it is hard to trust. Petty bitches will be petty. Greasy, dirty bitches will be greasy and dirty. Speaking of greasy and dirty, Alice isn't looking too good either. She's going to be in the next clip.
Dick, right? Fuck that bitch.
Look, take a note of Alice's hair. She does not bathe either. She doesn't bathe. A shower every once in a while is okay. Like, you're not fucking Beetlejuice. It's not gonna burn you. You're not a witch, are you? I know, like, what was the thing? Like, witches get burned by water so that they won't swim or something like that. It's not gonna burn you. Take a fucking bath. Take a shower.
What up, bitch? I heard you talking.
Look how greasy your hair is. Dude. That is horrible. Like, lice is going to start making a nest in there if they haven't already.
All kinds of shit. How about I tell everyone how you sucked my dick, bitch?
I didn't suck his dick. That's not true.
The way she says it tells me she probably did. She probably did. I didn't suck his dick. Oh, okay. Okay. It really bothers you. It bothers you. Why? Because you did it, didn't you? You did it. You lifted up that gun. And you got on your knees, lifted up that gun, and you found that dick.
He fucking already would have said that, dude. Come on.
Oh, well, yeah, Ethan does say a lot of stuff, but right now he's been busy talking about all sorts of people. By the way, Ethan, where's that Aiden Paladin stream? Because I would love to see that. I mean, if you just want to mention her name and be like, oh, we're going to do a stream dedicated to her. Where's that at? Where does that fire? See, that's what I'm saying. I think the gas out of that is Ethan's crusade to ruin Gator's life. I think that might be done. I think that might be done because it seems like right now he's trying to focus on his show and trying to focus on kind of pulling back a little bit. Is the Rage Piggy a little self-aware? I mean, does the Rage Piggy have any self-awareness whatsoever?
He already would have leaked.
I booked this even before the Saturday shenanigans, and it turned out to be an even better call in light of the Saturday shenanigans. So, shout out to him, really nice guy. I didn't realize he was getting pressured not to come on. Not that surprising, though. You know, that's how certain people do. But we've seen it before. But now let me see here. There were a couple more too that popped in. Let me
get to the Nick Fuentes part of the fight over fast.
Guess it doesn't matter
because we do have some other things.
It wasn't me. It was not this time. It was the Young Turks. So what else do we have? I mean, not much really. We've done the 2-hour show. I'll be back tomorrow for Sunrise. I'll probably do another segment. I'm not leaving just yet. I am gonna write something about this stream on Saturday.
That's another thing I forgot to mention. Not only was there some self-reflection after that battle. That battle, after being massacred, being gutted, being slaughtered in front of everyone, now he wants to write about it. He wants to write about that, I guess, that performance. Okay, write about it. Let's go to the Nick Fuentes part. Let's go to that part.
What I will say is I'm just going to keep doing the kill stream and Tequila Sunrise, and that's not going to change. That's another reason I want to do this show tonight with Ramsey
ready?
Paul, just
Let's get to
a
it.
regular show.
Clip. No e-girls.
Guess they want the events.
Here we go. Nick Fuentes.
And that's what
coming
I
up now.
want to. So that's what we're going to do. So I thank you for your support tonight. There are a couple super
Shot
chats.
the clip. No e-girls. Never. What part of what you...
No e-girls ever, which is a valid statement. E-girls can be dangerous if you don't know how to handle it. Look, if you're that sort of guy who can't help himself from the urge of trying to get his dick wet, then yes, e-girls are a problem. If you are stable and you know going in what it is, then okay, you're good. But you got to have that confidence. You got to have that. You got to be sure about that. All right? All right?
know about me would make you think that I would want to be propositioned by a woman.
Nick Fuentes, no one thinks you want to be propositioned by a woman. No one in their right mind. What's funny is the Goiper guys, whatever, still defend this clown. Whenever you talk bad about Nick Fuentes or say that he's a homosexual, a closet homosexual, and he LARPs and all that stuff, they're like, oh no, but his message is bullshit. And if you go by his message, heterosexual lifestyle is gay, according to him. Having a relationship is gay, but that's stuff we already talked about. We already covered, right?
What's wrong about it is that it's gay. That's not true. Because to be consistent, it's like he's like what, 20, and it's like, oh, and the guy's 16. Once again, is the problem really the age difference? I think the real problem is that he's gay. I think that's the real problem.
Notice how the way Nick Fuentes is gay. His eyes light up. Like he loves cum. He fantasizes about the taste of cum. Like Catboy Camy's cum, he loves that taste. He likes to gargle it. I'm sure. That's what I see.
May have to kick him off Cozy, though. If he's
Okay, here we go. You know, he's talking about kicking off Ethan Ralph from Cozy TV.
doxing people, we might have to get him off, because, and he's going on Odyssey anyway, so honestly it's not, he's got an exclusivity contract with Odyssey that goes into effect at the beginning of March, and I don't really think it's appropriate to dox people here, so I might have to look into that. It wouldn't be any hard feelings, but we can't have doxing on here. Just can't have it. Especially when he doxed Augie, and Augie is a streamer on this platform. So, friend or not friend, you just can't have that,
So here we have it, right? We're asking earlier about, I think last week, what is the next bridge that will be burned? What is it? And people mention Nick Fuentes or Dick Masterson. Well, here you have the opportunity for that bridge to be burned. There's a reason for Nick Fuentes to kick off Ethan Ralph, because Ethan Ralph has been doxing. Not so much, Gator's not even a factor here. It's Augie, really, because Augie's streaming on Cozy TV. It's going to be the clash between Augie and Ethan is what really is going to push Ethan off, I think. Nick Fuentes, I think, though, is trying to make peace as much as he can. I'm not going to pretend like I know or have access to their DMs or anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if they came to an understanding that if Ethan is really going to leave, like after that convention, then okay. I mean, he's going to be a streaming exclusive with that. Sorry, I can't even speak. With that exclusive deal with Odyssey, so it's just a matter of time. Anyway, he's going to be leaving Cozy TV. Just a matter of time. I say that because here we have it, where Nick Fuentes is saying something different.
It's so annoying. And honestly, I'm busy. I'll look into it. We'll see. It's not my biggest priority.
Yes, Gunt is still on Cozy TV.
Okay, I'm getting ready for this conference. I'm being subpoenaed by Congress. Like, I got a lot on my plate right now. Niggas be like, did you hear what Ethan said about this one? It's like, really? Who cares? I've known Ethan Ralph forever. You think like him getting in a beef with his coworkers, I'm going to be like, you know what? I hate Ralph. I don't endorse everything Ralph does. Obviously, goes without saying, but Ralph is my friend. So,
Ralph is my friend. Hey, Gator was Ralph's friend too. And according to Ralph, Gator was his friend. When Ralph was crying on that stream, I think he meant it. He was my friend. And he also saw Jim as his daddy. So what are you to him, Nick? Are you like an uncle? Are you like a little brother? Are you like his gay little brother?
It is what it is. And, I don't love what Ralph does sometimes, a little bit of a mess sometimes, but what, I'm going to throw him under the bus? I don't support the doxing. I think that's wrong if that's true. But he's my buddy. Disavow the doxing, but he's my friend.
So he's going to stay on Cozy TV. We'll see what that does. Well, how long that lasts. It's not going to last long, especially with these guys, especially how they will backstab and use one another for particular gains.
No, I know he's not popular right now. I know he's very controversial right now. I know he's like melting down and he's a lol cow and everybody's getting their licks in. Everybody's fucking kicking him and all that. Okay. I hate when people do that. Some people say, I don't like that guy. F him. Yeah, I hate that guy. Okay, well, that's your prerogative, but he's my pal.
He's my pal. He's my pal. He's my pal. Ethan Ralph is Nick's pal? I don't think so. What? I could have sworn, weren't there clips of Nick saying some interesting things about the gun, maybe not directly, indirectly? Yeah, so something I want to show here. The AFPack. That thing is happening, and Ethan wants to go there. Of course he does. Gab is glad to be sponsoring AFPack 3. AFPack 3. Totally not a glow-in-the-dark operation. Totally not another honeypot of some sort. Yeah, all these people that trust Nick Fuentes, and I understand that some people are, I guess, really desperate for a particular kind of message, but couldn't they choose a better leader or a better figure? And also, haven't they realized that the message is something that gets like immediately like sabotaged and infiltrated and sabotaged by by the feds, by the U.S. government? I mean, it seems like it'd be a smarter play to be like, to hide your power level, so to speak, like to talk about the message without talking about it. So you could be more mainstream while you fight for it, you advocate for certain, I guess, traditional values or whatever. But at least when you do that, at least actually like practice it. Like, for one, don't be for like traditional relationships and traditional values of like I guess traditional household of the man or woman and all that stuff. When you're a flaming homosexual and you guzzle down catboy cum, don't do that. And when you've never had a relationship in your life with a woman other than your mom and your sister, like, Nick Fuentes is not the person to be giving relationship advice at all, or any sort of really life advice. What life has he lived? Man. Guys, like, what do you think the people that are like Nick Fuentes super fans, do you think there's any hope for them to come to the light on that, to understand that they're being played, they're being used? I'm not sure who the speakers are. I'm not sure. I know Ethan's going to be there. It's going to be, should be great. Should be fantastic. I like how this message here goes on to say, everyone who will be going as a member of this website promotes Christian values. Okay. Ethan's going. Does Ethan promote Christian values? I mean, it's not very Christian to knock up a woman before you're married to her, or to knock up the woman and then just abandon the baby and the woman. What are you doing? Openly proclaims that the name of Jesus Christ. Okay, well, Christ is King. I guess that's all you have to say. Christ is King. And promotes America First politics, political objectives, candidates, and members of Congress. Okay. Well, I think America First has been sabotaged, been infiltrated. Good luck on that movement. Good luck. Good luck. I think it's hilarious, though. You have Ethan Ralph going, and Nick Fuentes is going to be there for sure as the spokesperson or the head person of American First. When you think Nick Fuentes, do you think traditional values? Do you really think Christian? I mean, this guy has a closet homosexual lifestyle. It's not very traditional. It's not very traditional at all. This guy is like, he seems at this point, like, since he's never had a relationship with a woman before, it's like a virgin still. That there's like some sort of like fear, I think, like disgust, the idea, just the mere idea of a touch from a woman. I think it bothers him. Like, is that a traditional value? Is it? I mean, could choose a better leader. But it's kind of too late now. Let's hear Nick Fuentes talk about relationships. That'd be great. I got some other. Oh, there's this. Dating women is gay. Now, this has been something that I think was played on the Kino Casino.
Conservative teases my cousin hinted at my mom that he thinks I'm a lesbian because of never having had a BF. Explains why he didn't want his teenage daughter to sleep over. Is this how you feel all the time? It sucks. What, people calling me gay because I've never had a girlfriend? I think if anything, it makes me less gay. If anything, it makes me not gay. As opposed
It's a retarded thing to say, and he doubles down on the retardation.
So less gay. Not that there's any gay, but it makes me not gay. Well, because think about it this way. You know, gay people do date girls all the time. Real.
What?
And when I said on Elijah Schaefer's show, and they said, have you ever been in a romantic relationship? Have you ever had sex with a girl? And I said, no. If you name searched me on Twitter, as I always do, all these gay people.
He searches his own name on Twitter all the time? What? Of course he does. Vagina horrifies him. Yeah, definitely.
Are coming out and saying, I've had more girlfriends than Nick. I've had sex with more girls than Nick. So like I said last week, not only is
there's a song, I forgot who what band did it. I wish it was gay so I could get chicks. Damn, what was that band? Yeah, I mean, I heard that before, where gay guys, when I was in high school a long time ago, when I was in high school, like the gay guys would always have chicks around them. They'd be around chicks, but they wouldn't be there like in a sexual way. They're friends with chicks because they're good with makeup and they're friendly. They weren't a threat to them. They didn't have to worry about them hitting on them or whatever. And they could hang out with a clique of girls because none of the girls in that clique saw him as a potential. See, the problem with when you have a clique of girls and there's like someone who's like a potential a date, potential prospect, that becomes an obstacle for that clique, because now there's competition, and once there's competition with them, amongst women, amongst ladies, some ugly traits can come out. Some really ugly traits can come out. That's kind of like why you'll see women bash other women to tear other women down, especially if they're like more attractive, or if they have a guy or in a relationship with a guy that they desire, or if they have something that they desire. It happens. But gay guys aren't fucking chicks. I'll tell you what, too. Nick Fuentes isn't fucking chicks. So yeah, Nick Fuentes is most likely to be gay. If you hadn't already seen the cowboy shit.
Not only is that thinking flawed, but actually it's the reverse. That actually makes me really more heterosexual than anybody. If we're really being honest, never having a girlfriend, never having sex with a
Bloodhound
woman,
Gang, yes, Bloodhound Gang
really makes you more heterosexual, because honestly, dating women is gay. Having sex with women is gay. And having sex with men
is gay?
Is gay. And you know.
So wait. If having sex with women is gay and having sex with men is gay, the only way to be straight is to be abstinent? But how does that? Come on now. And I'm looking at his chat and they're saying stuff like true, actually true, base. Women should be in prison, to be honest. Hyper straight? What the fuck? Are these people for real? I think America First might be an operation to lure a bunch of fucking retards. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is, man. Look, man, if you are a fan of America First, if you're part of that, I know I was kind of mean in previous streams saying that I think you are a moron, but come to the light. Come to the light. If it's about the message of like America First, I get that. I understand that. But this other shit, this other stuff, the fuck is this? Like, you should be like, if you are a fan and you support the movement, you should be able to tell Nick, what you're saying right now is retarded. Like, no. What? Come on now. Jesus Christ.
You know, it's all gay. And if you want to know the truth, the only really straight heterosexual position is to be an asexual incel. That's it.
That's it, guys. That's it. The only straight people are incels. That's it. That's Well, you can be an incel and be straight, which kind of tends to happen, right? I mean, you're trying to get with women, but you can't. Which, when I have to say, look, if someone like Gothic King Cobra can get laid several times, if someone like Mersh can get laid at one point in his life, then you should be able to. Look, on the incel thing, there are so many ways to get laid and have a sexual experience with a woman. So many ways. You're bombarded with tools to make it happen. On your phone even. Okay? You could do it. It doesn't even have to cost money. You could do it. You could find some stupid chick who would be willing. Maybe she's not a 10. Maybe she's not even a 7. Maybe she's a 5. Maybe she's a little chubby. Dude, not everyone's banging 10s. No, like what? Probably no one in the chat's banging 10s. I haven't banged a 10. What? you kind of get what you can get sometimes. You get what you can get. All right? What I'm saying is, the whole incel thing, if you're really trying, if you're really looking, you'll find it. You'll find it. If you're looking for a long-term relationship with a woman that loves you and supports you, well, I mean, sometimes it's not always. Sometimes that's not always good. I mean, good luck. You can find it, but you're also going to find a lot of bullshit and baggage. Good luck finding a chick that's a virgin who's never really dated or had any sort of experience. Good luck on that, especially now. If you're in high school, that's your best odds to find that and lock it down. The hardest part will be locking it down. If you're in college, your chances have decreased quite a bit. Out of college, if you're like in your late 20s, it's getting harder. If you're in your 30s, getting tougher. If you're in your late 30s, good luck getting finding a chick who doesn't have like past relationship baggage or whatever. You know, good luck. Good luck on that. Good luck on that. Yeah. That's a whole other thing too.
That's all there is. Being a MGTOW, a sexual incel, is really the
a virgin. Sorry, but grown men who lust after virgins are disgusting. No, I didn't frame it that way. If you heard it that way, you might have misheard. But there are people that do that though. There are people who want that virgin girl. But in a saying, if you do feel that way, if that's what you're looking for, good luck finding it when you are much, much later in your life. You would have to be like, dude, you'd have to be like a sick creep kind of waiting by the high school looking for a girl that would make a mistake. But that sort of girl that would make a mistake is most likely not a virgin then. Because they probably already been on a couple rides. But there's no real reason to obsess with that or even have that desire. But some people do.
straightest position that you can have. Having sex in itself is gay, I think.
Having sex is gay. Having sex is gay. Dude. This is a joke, right? This is a joke. This has to be a joke. Having sex is gay. What? All right, man. And this chat responds, it's true incel MGTOW. I mean, you could, dude. I don't think incels are incels because they think having sex is gay. They want to have sex. They just don't think it's never going to happen to them. And someone like Gahul, I mentioned to him in Twitter, I shared him a link to one of those escort services. Like, look, if you're hung up about being an incel and you really want to get laid, there's so many ways to do it. And then he was like, why do you have to turn into some disgusting thing? I think actually it was like the Daimo who said that. I was like, disgusting? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like you don't have to pay. You don't have to go for the bottom of the barrel escort. You can go for like the high tier if you have the money for it. Jesus Christ. I'm just saying that like you could find, like if you're hung up on, oh, I can't get laid. I can't get any. There's no woman that'll ever desire me. That's not true. There's a woman that will, either because they really like you or because there's an incentive behind it. Okay. But you could find that. Once again, put it in perspective. If someone like Mersh or Gothic King Cobra can get laid, then so can you. then so can you. That's just for the incels. Not hating on them, but just saying, hey, there's a way. There's a way.
I think that it's really a gay act to begin with.
Sex is a gay act. Sex is a gay act.
Think about it this way. What's gayer than being like, I need cuddles, I need kisses, oh, I need...
Dude, the cuddles and kisses, that's like just like foreplay stuff. That's kind of good, though. Dude, there are great moments to be had when you're with a woman that and you guys are sharing a moment and hugging, cuddling. I mean, describing it to a live chat and to other dudes is like not needed. It's not gay. It's just like, why? Like, why? It's not even really a good idea. The best to even talk about bedroom stuff with a bunch of dudes or like in the chat, unless, not really. It definitely not in a very soft and sensitive way, Besides, you don't have to do that. But of course, this has come from Nick Fuentes, who has not been in a relationship. Nick Fuentes, who, I don't know, man. I don't know how Catboy Cammy did not sink this motherfucker. You have this guy come out from Australia and hang out with you and be on like very homosexual dates, not platonic or anything like that. I mean, clearly something was happening there. It's very obvious, but whatever. No, it's not whatever. I do not understand how this guy is still a leader of any particular movement. Man.
I need it's all very sus to me.
All very sus. Now he's using Among Us language. Okay, let's hear us take about relationships.
Even if she was two-dimensional, even if she was
Okay, now we're getting his take on relationships. Nick Fuentes on relationships.
I'd still say no. Nope. I don't even like the term girlfriend. It's so lame. And what am I going to be, the boyfriend? That is so gay.
He actually, look at his eyes, his face. He lights up the term boyfriend. But I don't think it's what I think his face is lighting up, very animated when he says boyfriend. Because I think he's imagining himself as a boyfriend of some other guy, maybe some guy he really likes. He likes flirting with dudes.
Everyone gave me flack for this. A few weeks ago, I said, you know what? If you're dating girls, that's gay. And they cut the part where I said, dating guys is gay too. And I said, it's all gay. And I'm so right about that. I'm so right. Don't stop booing me. I'm right. This, like, the modern courtship thing. Okay, we don't have to do this every night.
The modern courtship. Okay. All right.
We don't have to do this every night. but I'll just say this, like, girlfriend, boyfriend thing is really gay, in my opinion.
Boyfriend, girlfriend is really gay. What does he want? Like an arranged marriage? Is that what he wants? Like, would you guys like that? Would you guys like it where, I guess, your parents knew someone else, they made some sort of arranged marriage, they made a determination about that? And how does that stuff even work? I've heard stories about this in chat. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I've heard stories or like cultures that have arranged marriages where they would be looking at like second or third cousins, shit like that, so they can kind of try to keep the wealth in the family and all that. Like, is that what Nick Fuentes wants? Is that what he wants? Guys, do you guys want to have an arranged marriage? Like, an arranged marriage seems like it would feel just as bad as just a random chance encounter. With a random chance encounter, you at least have an opportunity to like get to know someone and see if you are compatible, see if you guys can have good times together or whatever. With arranged marriage, that's gone. Now it's like you two are together. This is it, and make it work. And if it doesn't work, we're going to kill you. I mean, I don't know, because I don't think in a society, in a culture where there's an arranged marriage, I don't think you can get divorced.
Opinion. I basically just want an arranged marriage. I think is more up my alley.
He wants an arranged marriage.
I would be fine marrying a total stranger, honest to God, and just make it work. I think that's really how it's supposed to be. People
just make it work. God, that'd be so. Imagine doing that. Imagine like someone presents you this. Okay, you're a guy. Okay, you graduate high school. You're like 18 or whatever, and your family, your dad comes home with a girl and is like, "Son, this is going to be your wife. This is going to be your wife." What? No, yeah, this is going to be your wife. Yeah, you guys are gonna. I don't even know her name. Her name is Sarah. You're gonna marry her. She's gonna be great for her. Great for you. Like, you know nothing about her. You've never met her. She could be like, I don't know, a vegan or something. I mean, she could have some major health issues too that you're not like gonna be on board with dealing with. You know, What if you're not even attracted to her? What if she's like, I don't know, like disfigured in some way? What if she's a little heavier? Maybe she's too skinny for your taste. Maybe she's black and you're not into dating black chicks. Maybe your dad wanted to force interracial marriage because your dad is wanting to virtual signal using your marriage as an example. Dude, it doesn't seem like a good idea at all.
People say, like, don't get married young. It's a big mistake. It's a mistake because of no-fault divorce and all these laws that benefit women. But it's not wrong in itself. It's not wrong because of the so-called dysfunction. No, people should basically be getting married young to random strangers and then just making it work. Like, that's basically what it should be.
Well, the problem with that is you can't just make it work because, you know, divorce is on the table. You know, if things aren't working well, you can leave, you can divorce. And, you know, we could say, oh, that shouldn't happen. There shouldn't be divorce. But at the same time, if I were to ask the chat, hey, would you be cool with staying in a marriage after your wife cheated on you? Would you be cool with that? Let's say you've been married for 5 years and you come home one night and you find your wife going down on, let's say your brother. Let's say your brother. She found out he had a bigger dick and she's the one that really makes him laugh. Are you divorcing her? Are you staying with her and making it work? What are you doing? What are you doing in that situation? Those situations happen. You divorce her ass. You record what's happening for evidence. And you do not leave the house. Do not leave the house. Do not move out. You stay in the house. If she locks the doors, you get in because you are part of that house. If it's in your name, even if it's in part of her name, it's part yours, it is yours. See, a lot of these guys that make a mistake and they move out. Once you move out, dude, no. Don't give them any ground. All right? And you be the one to file. You be the first one to file because of infidelity. Anyway.
This gay business of like a dating life or a sex life, this like, you know, I'm going to date for...
Oh, Tux. Tux loves you. It depends on whether you have kids together or not. Oh, man. Even if you had kids... That situation I described, it's pretty severe. Pretty severe. But even in that situation, if you had kids, still divorce. But you don't move out. You be the first to file. You have that evidence. You present that up, and you have an ace in the hole right there. You have a right cause, a good cause. Okay? Now, what's going to happen, though, is you're already probably going to end up having, unless you could show and prove that she's a bad mother or whatever, you're going to be in a situation where you're going to have shared custody. But, hey, if you can win primary, that's good. That's good. And I know people say, well, the courts favor women. They tend to do. You're right. But I've personally seen it here in the state of Texas. Where there's divorces or the man has primary custody. It is possible. And we're not even talking about like a wealthy dude made that happen. It is possible. But it depends on how you handle it. It depends also on your situation, the context. There's so many variables to it. Okay. And the tough thing about it is in that situation, in that moment, you're going to want to leave the house. You're going to leave, get a hotel room and get out of there, I'm sure. But you're going to have to want to stay. And you kick that motherfucker out. You kick her out. That's what you do. That's what you fucking do. Don't be abusive about it. Don't lay a finger on her. In fact, if anything, what you do, I would say get the police in there in advance. See, and when you're in that situation, you have to like predict their move. All right. You can only yell at them so much before they go, oh, I'm going to call the police. And if they're the one who called the police and they already have it like they already kind of framed the situation. So the cops are kind of going in with a bias. Okay. You go ahead and call the police and you tell them, look, she needs to get out. She's kicking out. I'm kicking her out of the house. I'm kicking you out of the house. You're out of the house. You're going to leave. But you have to navigate that situation the best you can. Like I said, there's variables, and she might agree to, she may not agree to, and if she doesn't agree to, well, I mean, a cop isn't going to force her to get out of the house. Okay. It might just be, you could force the brother that she was going down on out of the house, since he doesn't have any legal right to be there. I mean, if you don't want him to be there, unless for some reason she tries to be a bitch about him, wants him to stay. I'm really navigating this situation. I'm not your attorney, I'm not your lawyer or anything. Definitely talk to a lawyer about that. But who really has an attorney in their pocket for a situation like this, right? Just be smart about it. God damn. And no, this is not a personal situation. This is actually a situation that my childhood friend, I was thinking about, I guess, their mom and dad, their situation. But anyway. Chad, I'm sorry. I'll move on. It's fairly easy to get 50-50 custody of guys. Yeah, see, it's not that bad. Like, okay, before I move on, one thing I'll say, the 50-50 custody on this topic, if you do divorce and you get 50-50 custody of the kids, do not bring CPS into some bullshit stuff. Okay? When you turn the custody into a battle over like child support or like, I don't know, who spends more time with the kids, other stuff like that, like, dude, it's fucked. And what's going to end up happening is the kids are going to hate both parents. They're going to hate themselves. They're going to hate the whole fucking situation. Everyone's going to hate it. It sucks. Just be happy that you have the 50-50. Make the most of it. God damn it. And if you don't like the fact that you're the one who has to pay child support, well, you can deal with that how you can. But it sucks. Anyway, moving on.
For 1,000 years and go on cutesy little dates and get my heart broken and fall in love 100 billion times before I meet Mr. Mr. Right or Mrs. Right and settle down and do the whatever. Like, no, that's all wrong. You have to have an arranged marriage. You need to get married young.
How young? Like 14? What does he mean young? Like, cultures that have arranged marriage, aren't they arranged like even when they're children? Aren't they like, it's kind of already determined, even when they're kids, that they're going to get married?
And you know what? Then you make it work. Then you're a team, and you're just two human beings who have become one flesh, and it just plays out. Now, in the modern day...
What if y'all absolutely hate each other? Like, despise each other? What if she's like, I don't know, a woke libtard on Twitter, and like, you are yourself, America first, and she's all like, no, America last, pro-communism shit. What if she's like that? How are you gonna make that work, huh? How are you gonna make that work? What if she develops a kink into pegging you? How are you gonna make that work? Okay. I know these are extreme examples, but they're questions that should be navigated.
You can't do that. In the modern day, you cannot do that. I want to stress this, because if you do that in the modern day, you know what's going to happen? You're going to get raped to death by your wife.
What? Back up. What was that?
Modern day, you cannot do that. I want
do what? Do what? Can't do what? Lead the rape, but rape to death by your wife.
What? Then you make it work. Then you're a team, and you're just two human beings who have become one flesh, and it just plays out. Now, in the modern day...
Oh, you're saying in the modern day, an arranged marriage wouldn't work because you'd be raped to death by your wife?
You can't do that. In the modern day, you cannot do that. I want to stress this, because if you do that in the modern day, you know what's going to happen? You're going to get raped to death by your wife.
But he laughs. I think he wants that. I think he wants to be raped to death by his husband.
If you do that today, you know what would happen? Your wife would divorce. You know, if she doesn't like what's going on, she's going to divorce you and take half your stuff and your kids. And
whoa, back up. But hold on, the point of having an arranged marriage, though, if you're in a society that has arranged marriage, I asked this question to the chat. I didn't even see if he answered. Is divorce on the table if there's arranged marriage? Like, how do you divorce if there's arranged marriage? It kind of defeats the purpose of arranged marriage. If you arranged a marriage, you still get divorced. I'm curious about that. Just let me know in the chat, guys. I'll try to pay more attention. You guys are smart. You guys are like my Google. I'll believe anything you say. Sex with real love is unlike anything. It makes you not want to have it without it. That is true. What you said right there is really true. Going back to how I suggested that incels, hire a hooker. You're going to get empty sex. It's not going to be good. Like, you're not going to like it. Like, you may not like it. I mean, you may like it, may not. I don't know. But to me, like, dude, I've been pretty honest about the dirty stuff I've done. I've done some stupid shit. I've been hookers before and many girls, but it doesn't mean anything unless there's actually a connection there. If there's no connection, if there's no like love or anything, what do you want to call it? It honestly just feels empty. Feels empty. It's like no substance, no value. The moment's over, and then what? Nothing. Exactly that. Anyway.
Nuke your life from orbit. She's going to shoot you down like an airplane out of the sky. So definitely do not rush into anything now, because it's not like it is 100 years ago. So definitely don't do that now. But I'm saying understand what I'm saying here. I'm saying there's nothing in itself wrong with getting married to someone you don't even necessarily fully know. And what I mean by that is you don't need to go through a 5-year courtship. You don't need to date around. You don't need to sleep around.
The courtship stuff, though, is how you kind of like, if you're actually active in really dating them, that's how you guys could grow and develop experiences. People divorce for all sorts of reasons. They break up for financial situations, could be infidelity. It could be based on religion or politics, child rearing. If there's a kid involved, that makes things a little bit more difficult. But like sometimes you do fall out of love. And here's the thing about love too, is like you have that initial moment where it's like the hormones and the chemistry involved in it is all potent and fresh. Does that dissipate over time? Of course it does. Of course it does. Yeah, of course it absolutely does. But it can be brought back, and you can revisit those moments, and you can revisit those feelings again. Believe it or not, with the same woman or same man that you're with, even if you're with them for like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, maybe even 20 years, you can have those moments again. Are you going to be as young as before? Or no, if you're in a long relationship and it's all nice and stuff and you have those moments, and might reach a point to where you're trying to re-experience those nice, kind of revisit those nice moments, then you guys are older now and kind of fatter and unhealthy. But, y'all make it work. You make it work. You make it work. And that's how you make relationships work, really. You have to. There's a thing called love language. It's I learned about it through like marriage counseling. Yeah. I mean, I've been honest about it. I've been through marriage counseling. Did some things I shouldn't have done, and through that counseling, it's helped quite a bit. You kind of, and it's things you are aware of too when you're dating, kind of, sort of, but you don't really think about it in that sort of way. About, when you're dating, when you're in a courtship phase, you're thinking about a particular kind of approach and what you need to do to kind of impress, or to get a desired reaction, and some things work, some things don't. And as you're doing that, what you're kind of doing is not really realizing is kind of figuring out his or her love language, and then like what they react to the most, what they like. Do they like words of affirmation? Do they like gifts? Do they like spending time? Is it like a particular type of activity they like? Not just sex, but it could be that. If you're in one of those relationships, that could be good. It could be bad. Depends on what you do with that. But anyway, this isn't like a relationship stream. And I'm not really the person to give relationship advice either. No. I think I'm in a better position than Nick Fuentes, though. Anyway.
You really just need to pull the trigger and then make it work. Like I'm not saying you need to do that. It's an imperative. I'm saying there's nothing intrinsically wrong with that. It's actually probably better that way, but it can't work now because of all these laws. That's how I feel. That's what I think about it.
So he doesn't want to have to date a woman. He wants to kind of like thrust it upon him. Here's your woman. Here's your wife. There you go. I don't think he would know what to do with a woman. If dating is gay and sex is gay, and if hugging and kissing and being cute is gay, the only thing I could think of that he would want to do with a woman is have her just stay in the kitchen and make him chicken tendies all day, sandwiches all day. Sounds like he wants a maid. He doesn't want a woman. He doesn't want a wife. He wants a maid. So he can play Fortnite with his bros, or Call of Duty with his bros all day. Yeah, so now I'm going to react to the rest of this as it's 11:15 over here, and I do have work in the morning. And this was just a random stream. Was not planning on doing this. This is long. This is long. Anyway, I hope you guys found this fun. I found this enjoyable. If you did, feel free to sub. Support the way everyone talks about it, like all that shit. Anyway, with that said, you guys take it easy. Have a good one.